How would you rate yourself over the last 18 months? That's an important test for you and me both to take a look at. A lot has happened over those 18 months. Coronavirus has been here and hopefully is on its way out. But think about that past year. Think about what we've been through and think about the opportunities that either you've taken advantage of or haven't taken advantage of. Coronavirus times were a pretty unique time in that people learned that they could do an awful lot of things with technology, like Zoom calls, where in the past you had to travel, get on airplanes, et cetera, et cetera. Will you have to travel again to meet some of the Dream Team members and professionals? Yeah, I think you will. But will you also have been taught that you can do a lot of this more efficiently? You have indeed been taught that as well. So there'll be some permanent changes. But look over those 18 months. If you're happy with what you've done, great. If you're not happy, consider it in the rearview mirror and move forward. Dan asked me over the weekend to comment on a YouTube he's about ready to put up, which compares Bitcoin to a mentee's success over the last 18 months. And there is no comparison between the two. What Bitcoin has done, and obviously in recent weeks it's fallen back down, but the amount of enterprise value created by this mentee in that same 18 months dwarfs the performance of Bitcoin. So I don't know a better game in town than QLA. It's been around since Dan introduced it back in 1993, Dan Pena that is. The methodology has not changed, same steps as were always there. However, some of the technology, like Zoom, but there's many more, have changed. And if you haven't already, take a look at brucewhipple.com/2021, where we go through those technologies and how to use them. But I would encourage you to take a sober look at the past 18 months. And again, if you're happy with how things went, do more of them. And if you're not happy, learn from those lessons, but take a fresh look at where you go. Maybe that means you have to pivot. Maybe that means you have to get different Dream Team members or have to look at professionals differently. Look at all those things. Look at what worked. Look at what didn't work. Keep the things that worked and do more of them, and fix the things that didn't work. But it's important how quickly time goes by. When you're young, you think you got all the time in the world, and hopefully you have a lot of it. But think about how fast those 18 months went by. Okay, so if you've got any ideas for future podcasts, I'd love to hear those. You just go ahead and email me at bruce@brucewhipple.com. And if you go over to brucewhipple.com, go ahead and grab the free class. It's brucewhipple.com/free class. I look forward to hearing from you. And remember, this is QLA's time. There is a lot of free information you can use to acquire already profitable businesses. This is Bruce Whipple. Thanks for listening to the Business Acquisition Podcast. And remember, you miss 100% of the opportunities you fail to take. And procrastination truly is the thief of time. So do something today, please. Your future self will be proud of.